Hey everyone, I'm Amanda, and many of you guys know I am child-free by choice, but I haven't really gone too much into why, and today I'm going to do that. My decision to be child-free, at least for the time being, stems from a little fun fact about me, and that is I was diagnosed with OCD a couple years ago after struggling with some pretty severe mental health issues for like 14 plus years. Since I'd finally had a correct diagnosis, I was able to get the right treatment and I had started exposure therapy. From there, my nurse practitioner was like, hey, my other OCD patients do really well on a medication called Paxil. And I had tried some meds before, but I had a really nervous obsession about medication potentially like harming me. And I was really nervous to try this medication. And I was so scared, but I figured, you know what? Maybe this will be like great exposure therapy, even if the medication doesn't quite work for me. Well, my expectations were completely blown out of the water because this is a miracle drug for me. Absolute miracle drug. This little miracle drug of mine gave me a second chance at life. Because of this medication, I am able to do things like hold a job, be a much healthier partner to my fiance, take care of myself, like showering more, feeding myself more, being able to enjoy myself socially more, just all of these really foundational things for humans to thrive, I am finally able to do. And I was unable to do these things for myself consistently in a healthy way for so long, most of my adult life. And this medication literally saved my life. Here's the thing though, you can't take this medication when you're pregnant, not this particular one. Yeah, there's other ones you can, but nope, not this one. So, this girlie helps me out here, my NuvaRing. Having birth control is essential for me right now, especially. I can finally live like a normal person and pursue all my dreams and goals because of being on this helpful medication. I think to myself a lot though, like, what if this birth control fails? Like, what am I gonna do? Do I wean myself off of this miracle drug of mine and deal with withdrawals and amplify my OCD by a bajillion %? Because my OCD has everything to do with health and safety concerns, on top of the fact that I have tocophobia. Do I do all of that, which is going to make my mental health probably take a nosedive, while on top taking the chance of being pregnant in itself, which is already, comes with health risks. And then after that, I give birth and have to raise a child, this is a really big decision, obviously. Honestly, guys, considering all of those things, I don't find myself still running towards motherhood. And yes, it probably has something to do with the fact that I just don't feel that inherent like motherhood bone or desire that I, hear other people talk about. But it's just, it doesn't seem like the best choice for me right now. So yeah, if my birth control fails, I would get an abortion. It's decided, something my fiance and I have discussed extensively, and that's just the deal. I could totally change my mind. I could, decide I want to get pregnant or whatever, right? I could decide that I want to get IVF later in life, or maybe I want to freeze my eggs and then maybe eventually hire a surrogate. Even my fiance and I have extensively talked about adopting one day. Like, that feels like an option for us potentially in the future that would work really well for us. Either way, having access to reproductive planning options, such as my birth control, and having the ability to get an abortion if it does come down to that, in order for me to maintain the healthy, functioning life that I am living now, that's just going to be better for me. In the meantime, though, I do want to help try to normalize people being child free by choice. I'm hoping that sharing my story will help normalize this.